We're doing like combining terms, lesson 2.7. We're going to talk about a term. A term is a combination of these things: a constant, a variable, or a product or quotient of numbers and variables. And like terms are terms that have identical variables and exponents. Let's do some examples. All right, these are all terms. I want everybody to look up front. I have negative 3x, that's a term. 8x is a term. 8x squared is a term. All of these are terms, but the ones that are alike have the same variables and the same exponents. So, if I asked you negative 3x, where's its like terms? 8x, anything else?
No.
Okay. Then I'm going to do it in a different color. 8x squared, where's its like term?
4x squared.
4x squared. Notice it has the same variable with the same exponent. All right. Now let's do a different color. I'll do purple. What is 4y? Where is its like term? 3y. And another color. Is that the only one?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We'll do orange. Is there a like term for 2xy?
Yes.
7xy. Okay. The reason you're identifying these because you can only add like terms. You can only what? And you can also subtract like terms, but multiplication doesn't work that way. So if you're trying to add or subtract, you can only add them or subtract them if they're alike. Let's do some examples. I want you to write this on your board, please. Actually, just watch this one first. Just watch. If I do this one, 3x plus 7 minus 4, what are the like terms?
3x and 7x.
The 3x and the 7x.
10x minus 4.
And then the minus 4 does not have a like term. It cannot be combined with anything. So this says I have 3 x's, and I'm going to add 7 more x's for a total of how many x's? 10 x's. And then I just bring down my minus 4.
We know 10x minus 4.
Thank you. Don't forget your variable. Very good. Okay? You just watch that so that we can do an example together. All right. Now on your whiteboard, I want you to show your work correctly. Here we go. I want you to do this one. Please write the problem out. Please write the problem out and then show your work correctly, showing the answer to me when you're done. Okay? Show it to me when you're done. Before we get started, I'll give you some hints. What are the like terms? Is there a like term with 3x squared?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, and that's all I'm going to give a hint on. Go ahead and try it now. Those are like terms. Go ahead and try to answer this question. Raise your whiteboard to me so I know you're done. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Okay. Zach, you guys have different... Wait, wait, one more time. Hold me up. Turn around. Oh, that's a 1. You got it. I'm sorry. I saw something different. All right. This is what we're doing on the board here. We're doing like terms. 3x squared and 7x squared. We said those were like terms, correct? I have 3x squareds and then 7 more x squareds, correct? How many total x squareds do I have? 10 of them. So I have 10 x squareds, but there's nothing that combines with. So we just bring it down, the 2y, all right? When you're showing your work, bring down the like terms underneath the other ones so that I know that that's how you did that. Questions? All right, let's do another one. Here we go. 8r minus 5s minus 7r plus 6 plus 2s. Please write that out and raise your whiteboard when I know you're done. When you are done, I mean. And what I like to do even is, since I only have one color, I underline. Those go together. No, they don't. Yes. And then I double underline those to show that those go together, so that it helps me with my eyes to get it all together. With your pencil, you usually only have one color. And you gentlemen don't like to use multiple colors anyway. Be really careful where the negatives go. Don't forget there are minuses in some of those and not just additions. Be really careful. Hold up your board when you think you're done. Don't erase it. Don't erase it. All right, I see one person's done. 2 people are done. Let's check. You guys have the same thing as each other? All right. Which one's your answer? Circle it for me, would you? It's okay, I just don't know which one it is. Oh, Ashton, you guys have different answers. And so do you. Why don't you guys kind of like argue?
What is yours?
I thought my mama told me not to argue.
Okay, so then what I'll do this. How about you guys debate? You're learning how to do that. You have that. And Zach has something
It
different.
would be like 8 minus 7.
Does he have the same? Is that true? Is Zach right?
Yeah, Zach's right.
Zach's right?
That's right. That's always right.
But
Zach's always right.
the sign.
Are you? But maybe this. But the majority says it's 15. Majority of you guys say it's 15R.
No, Zach's right.
Why is it not 15R?
Because
it's negative 7.
Because it's a -7, right? Okay, so that's 8. That means we have 8Rs and we're minusing 7Rs. So it's not. What do we write then if it's not 15R?
Well, it's 1R. Or
It's 1R or just R. Okay. And then right here I have -5S and 2S.
Well,
It'd be
-5S plus
3.
2S would be -3.
-3. Are you with me on that one?
Oh, yeah.
-3S. Okay. I'm going to come back and take those circles off. -3S. Okay. Am I done?
No, you got to do +6.
+6? Is it +6?
Plus -6.
Plus -6?
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that true?
Yeah.
Okay, how can I simplify that if I don't want to do
Just
plus,
say minus
just
six.
-6? Okay. That works? Okay. There we go, right there. I am so glad we have these whiteboards out so we can have these debates because you guys can actually look at each other's work now. It's a little better. And we can have these conversations because it's getting harder and harder every time we go into doing this stuff, and you guys need to help each other and collaborate, and that's what we do you worked it first, you noticed you were wrong, you were able to fix it. That is a lot of in your brain going on. That's wonderful. All right, here we go. Here is the one in the book. You get your book out. We're on lesson 2.7. I want you to do 1, 3, 5, and 7. Raise your hand when you have those finished so we can grade them together. Show your work correctly like we just showed you. You can underline and so forth.
So we're on 2.7.
Yes, 2.7. Help Aiden to know what page that is when you find it.
80, that'll be 78.
78, page 78. Is that what you're on?
I'm already there.
Good.
Verse 39 is what the problems are.
I want to make sure that when you get home, you have examples for you to look at. You know how to do it before you get home. I got one person who's finished with those 4 problems.
This lesson's a hard one.
Yes, it's a little bit, yes, and it's going to get like that. We're going to take little steps here. And I love the way this curriculum does it, how they take little steps and you practice it over and over before they jump into something even harder. I've got 2 people who are finished. Four people who are finished. Actually, I think it's 4 now. I think I counted wrong. 4 now that are finished.
Okay, I have a question. Right here, whenever it says plus right here, but then like there's 3x plus, but then right here. It's
Yeah, so
minus.
whenever you're doing that, we'll talk about it in a second, but the thing that's in front of that is the operation you do. So this goes with this, so it's 3x minus 9x, okay? Oh, yes. Okay, now I have 4 people. I think 5. All right, let's do these together. Zach's still working on this one. All right, maybe I'll help him. All right, number 1, 5x plus 3x. What are the like terms?
8x.
Both of them are like terms, correct? And that says 5x plus 3 more x is a total of 8x. There really is not much to show. I'm going to change colors. It's a terrible... How about that? Okay. Now, are the number 3, are they like terms?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, and I'm adding them. I have 2 y squareds. I'm adding 4 more y squareds for a total of how much? 6 y squareds. All right, now we're getting a little more complicated because not everything's a like term. Is there a like term with the 2x? 2r, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
2r and...
6R.
Be careful. Now,
Negative 6R.
the negative 6r, make sure that whatever's in front goes with it. It's kind of like a chunk. The negative or the subtract goes with it.
So it's negative 4R.
So it's 2r minus 6r, and that's why we did our negatives and positives before now. So it's a
Plus
negative
3s.
4r. I'm not finished because this guy can't leave him out.
Plus 3s.
Plus 3s. Raise your hand if you had that one correct on your paper. That's okay. If you fixed it, fix it now. If you didn't have it right, that's why I want you to make sure you do. Fix it if you didn't have it right.
Aha! I did do it.
All right, number 7. I'm going to get a different color. Is there a like term with the 3x?
Yes.
What?
9, negative 9.
Be careful. It's negative 9x. Very good.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to change colors. What does anything go with the 5y?
Yeah.
What?
2.
Negative 2y and positive 8y. We've never done anyone in the examples that had 3 of them, but it doesn't. You can have an unlimited amount. All right, so the orange ones, 3x and
It's negative 6x.
negative 6x. Is that true? I'm going to change colors. It doesn't talk. Negative
Yes.
6x. Okay. What about the y's? This I have 5 minus 2, which is 3. Then I add 8.
11y.
11y. Plus or minus?
Plus.
Negative 6x plus 11y.
That, and you're done now. Okay? It really, really helps me to underline. And with you with color with no color like I do, what you could have done is you could have double underlined the y's or circled them or something. It really, really helps to do that for you if you need to be able to see them. Okay? Questions? All right. You have learned today to combine like terms. That was with lesson 2.7.